Hello, hello. Sorry about freaking 25 minutes of delay. We were all ready to go, and then I just was having a bunch of technical issues, but here we are now. Plucky Squire, the video game. Alright. A game by all possible futures. This game exists in every single timeline, confirmed. They said so right on the title screen. It was time to begin adventure. Yeah, man. I can't tell a gosh darn different. I can't feel the... I don't know which rebel strength I want because I can't hear or I can't feel no rumble. Explain that one, Plucky. Yeah, I don't think we want any of those. Oh! Okay, they actually have it set the way that I would normally like to have it in a non-modern Nintendo game. That means I'm gonna go ahead and set this. I don't need to have that altered. Okay. The menu's still a little... Oh wait, could I have changed it? Oh, I could have just changed it here. Oops. Ugh. I gotta change this back. Crap. Okay. Want it to be X. Want X to be Y. B to be A. Y to... And then now here, roll. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Stop stamp, bomb stamp. Probably just keep the rest outer. Anyways, let's play. Adventure mode. Wait, there's adventure mode and there's story mode? Oh, I see. It's like if you just want to do the story. And then adventure modes if you want to have a challenge. Loading, loading. The Plucky Squire.
Once upon a time, there was a plucky squire
That's
named
him.
Jot.
Jot.
Jot lived in the land of Mojo, a land of creativity.
I like it.
Mojo was ruled by the gentle queen Chroma.
Roma.
He defended the land from the nefarious sorcerer Humgrum, which everyone
Weird that the
very
narration
much
comes so much
appreciated.
earlier than the text.
Good lad. Well done. Cracking. Jot was also a writer and would transcribe his many adventures in book form.
Okay, now it seems more...
These tales were avidly read by all the people of the land, who
Even
found
you?
them quite gripping. Jot awoke one fine morning and pluckily leapt from his bed.
Luckily.
From afar, he could hear some rather exciting music.
He looks kind of like Waldo in his pajamas.
He got dressed and went to investigate.
Donga, you made it to a
Chapter
J
1.
stream.
Some serious beeswax.
I'm doing just fine, thank you. I hope you're doing well in this year of our Miyamoto 2025. So it's kind of top-down-ish, like an old Zelda. Are those... Okay. Thought the music notes might be like hazards. The music was really booming. You can't walk around with the D-pad, I just noticed. Alright, let's see what's going on. This wizard is having a party or something. Party time.
This was a house of the good wizard Moonbeard, Jot's
Moonbeard.
close friend and mentor. Ah, Jot, my lad, he exclaimed. I'm on a roll here, traveling to new musical realms.
Why do you
Since
have
you're
one
here,
ear
I
of
have
the
a
headphone
small
on
favor
like you're a
to
music producer or something?
Wax. I need more wax, lad.
He needs more vinyl
To
records.
press more records, you know.
Oh, he just actually needs wax for the records.
Would you go to
I
Honey
could get down
and
with
get
this
some wax from Benny B?
premise.
Pip here will accompany you.
It, I thought he was just calling vinyl records wax as like a nickname. A mini quest. Woo-ha, take care of the goblins and I'll haul the wax back up here for you. Oh yeah, there'll be goblins. No sweat for you though, right, Jot? Utility. Yeah, this game looked interesting to me. I remember when I first saw the announcement trailer. This is actually... I'm renting this from Gamefly. It was for the Switch. So my Gamefly subscription was about to run out and I was like, I want to rent one more game. So I picked this. I didn't even know that this was a physical release for the Switch. I'm very surprised. Slap enemies with your sword. Light bulbs. Goblins ambled ahead. Yeah, this is from Gamefly. I didn't expect them to have it, cause sometimes they won't have games that if they're like a limited release game or something like that. But apparently this wasn't a limited, or I don't know, maybe they just happened to have it. Pretty good so far. What's up here? The gate swung open for the Plucky Squire. Oh. Well, hang on a second. Because they were telling me to go this way. Or maybe not. Maybe the sign says, let's see. Tome Tower. Oh, maybe we're not ready to go to Tome Tower yet. Oh, that's not the way to Honey Peak? Okay, so we just happened to go the right way the first time. There's definitely some indie games out there that I would like to have physical copies of, but a lot of them don't, so I'm surprised this one got one.
Honey Peak.
You can jump. Oh, now this is 2D. This is now left to right platforming, because earlier it was like top down, like 2D Zelda style.
Now this looked really quite precarious.
Precario? Is that delayed? Hang on a second. It feels like sometimes the narration doesn't match up with, it doesn't sync up with the text. And right there, it straight up didn't even like finish writing out. I wonder if I should update this game. But I don't know if I've saved, is the problem. Okay, 27 seconds ago, okay. Hang on. I'm gonna update and see if that fixes the problem. Because that is kind of bugging me that the narration kind of outpaces the text sometimes. It might be because it's on Switch, that's a good point. Wait, did I just update the console? I thought I was asking if the software was going to be updated. But my Switch just turned off, so I think the Switch itself just updated. I hate that they're gonna ask me that every single time now. Of course I don't want to reset it. That's why I did that. Okay, it's downloading the update right now, I guess. Sorry about that. I don't know if this actually will fix the weird little delay that's been happening, but hopefully it will. Ugh, I have all this paperwork on my desk. It's a mess right now. Ugh. Really have room for my, There's no way this game has an update that takes that long, right? I feel like it's just, like, using minimal of my internet or something. Like, bro, you could use all my internet. It looks like it's almost done, at least. Lucky Squire. And then you know what? I need to get back to Deltarune now, because it's... I wanted to take that break between chapters 3 and 4. But... I keep seeing more Deltarune stuff, like on online, popping up more and more. The algorithm, so I think I need to just kind of bite the bullet and finish chapter 4. Because I have to just like not look at anything. Because I haven't played chapter 4 yet. So, I'll probably have to get back to that soon. Maybe after this game. Alright, let's see if that fixes the problem. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Do you think they'll ever make a Digital Circus game? And what kind of game will it be if they do make it? Alright. Joel took a deep breath, and off he left. God took a deep breath. A goblin! It's a little tiny bit of input delay, but I feel like that's just a Switch thing, to be honest. Kind of unavoidable this day and age. Unless we were playing on like a CRT or something. The top of Honey Peak, the view is incredible. Now that right there is a massive owl. That's Tome Tower, that is. Honey badger? Whoa, it's a honey badger eating Benny B's honey. Be on your toes, Jot. A hungry honey badger can be really cranky. Uh-oh. Here's like a honey boxing gloves. Oh heck, here we go. Oh, speaking of boxing, is this where we...
Badger seemed rather annoyed. Jot prepared for a dust-up.
I didn't realize Jot was so ripped. Yes! Yes! Punch Out! My favorite! Oh, whoops, I'm trying to look at the controls. I don't really understand... it's hard for me to figure out the controls with this. Crap. Crap! Ah, I instinctively always want to go the opposite way that I'm supposed to go. I don't get why he says Y to jab, but like any button does the jab. It's very confusing. It's hard to explain why this feels weird. It's kind of Punch Out. I don't think I've yet played a game, a Punch-Out inspired game that quite pulls off Punch-Out. Yeah, any of the buttons do the same thing, it just depends on the direction. So it's very confusing because it says Y to jab, but then A into the side to hook.
The beast was bested.
But I think it's just any button works for either.
Plucky Squire, triumphant.
I think that was actually, straight up, I think the glyphs there were glitched because I customized the glyphs to be how I want them to be, and I feel like something didn't quite change right there the right way. The final boss of Deltarune Chapter 2 came pretty close. Yeah, I remember that one feeling pretty good. I do kind of want to still play the Leftovers KO game that came out recently. There's one called Big Boy Boxing, I think. That's one I want to try out. There's a few out there I still want to try. Back in the Hive feels good. Yo, many thanks, Jot. You did me a solid. That honey badger was really messing with my beeswax. Anyhow, gang, what brings you here? Moonbeard sent us, Benny. He could really do with some of that beeswax if you have some to spare. For sure, Pip, my man. I owe you guys. Here you go. Compliments to the Wiz. What's going on? What's with all this ominous darkness? Uh-oh. There's a punch-out boss and enter the gungeon. I'll probably never see that, because it's one of those, like, weird bosses you have to go out of your way to fight, right? And then you only get one chance.
Down they fell. Oof. It was time to confer with Moonbeard.
Moonbeard. Yup, it's Hump Grump, alright. Always up to the treacherous trickery, that one. There's something rather odd about the magic he used, and this is not usually how the story goes, you know. That is to say, forget about that, Hump. This is a job for the Plucky Squire, Jot. Hump Grumps is at Tome Tower. Head there and make sure that creepy little twerp doesn't cause any more bother. Hello? Hello?
It was Violet.
Violet.
Violet was a trainee witch with a love of art.
A trainee witch.
And Jot's childhood friend.
Aww. Hey Joe, we've got another Grump situation, huh? Moonbeard gave me the skinny. That Weasley wizard is at Tome Tower. You kids head over there and put a stop to Grump's malarkey. I'll look into that strange green magic and have a donut. But that's by the by. Later. Goodbye, good luck. Although you never really need it, Jot. Wow, Jot is a legendary hero. No lie, I'm pumped that I'm going to see the Plucky Squire in action. Kapow. Lead the way, Jot. Wow, we have a whole crew of people already. I wonder what we're gonna do with these light bulbs. Are these enemies? I hope so, because we just beat them up. I know these goblins are enemies. A great tragedy? How could you say that? Springing a step, a gleam in his plucky eye. That just makes me think of Plucky Duck from Tiny Toons. Oh, hang on, what is this over here? A map? You got a new piece of artwork. Press Y to show in gallery. Concept area, the mountains. Ooh. Ooh. Who's that guy up there? Are we gonna meet him later? Everything seems a little too perfect. You think that there's gonna be a dark twist? The blank swung blank. What the? The gate swung violently. Clearly is the next word we're looking for. Hang on. Clearly the open swung gate. Doesn't work. Wait, can I pick up the? No. The swung open gate could maybe work. We have quite a way with words, don't you know? Oh. Oh, what is this, a little shop? Is this what I could spend my light bulbs on? Greeting brave warriors, my name is Martina, nice to meet you. You adventurers cut down fearsome enemies and I slash prices. Let me show you what I have for sale. A sword throw badge, like Paper Mario. Throw your sword to attack enemies or retrieve goodies from a distance. Heck yeah, I'll take one. You want to test this move out? I don't think it. And then we have Art Scroll, a collectible art scroll that can't be found in the lands of Mojo. Like that. Is it of... Oh, what the heck? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be of the new character we just saw. Concept boxing minigame. We knew we wanted to feature a boxing minigame, but it took a while to land on exactly who your opponent would be. As it turns out, it wouldn't be a giant muscular duck. They're just saying that this is gonna end up being the secret final boss. Guess that means there will be some Baba is You shenanigans later on. It probably won't reach that level, because Baba is You gets really crazy, but maybe. Save me from bad deals. Looking at how do I throw my sword. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess I should have tested out the move. I thought it was just gonna like automatically just throw your sword from now on. I didn't realize it was gonna have to have like a instructions on how to use it. Oh, it's R2 or ZR or whatever that's called. Okay, figured it out. Whoa. This is kind of OP. I'm not even sure like how our health works yet. Oh, there's a guy back there. Oh, we found him. Is that a Zelda 2 reference? You found a lost glitch bird. It will return to its homeland. It's like in Zelda 2 when you find a lost child and Link just holds them up like he's found an item. Well, there it is, that mysterious ancient owl. All that knowledge of Mojo is supposed to be stored in there, you know? Whoa! Not sure the ground should be doing this. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get separated? Oh no.
Oh, bother. Chapter 2. Tome
The death
Tower.
of the Plucky Squire.
What if that was the name of chapter 2?
Our heroes hung on to the cliff's edge by their fingernails, when suddenly they were grabbed and hoisted up.
By who? They have a rockin' theme song, whoever it is.
By Thrash.
Or Ash.
Thrash was a mountain troll, and Jot and Violet's childhood friend.
Oh.
The trio had not been together for quite a while, and so were very happy to be reunited.
Alright, reunion. Gosh, Shoe Boy, you really saved our skins. Are we happy to see you? Triple trouble together again. Mojam? Is that the name of their band? I'm just stoked I could find you dudes. After all this craziness kicked off, I checked in with Moonbeard. He told me you were both heading to Tome Tower. I figured I'd help you on your way. path is wrecked, huh? Well, there's more than one route to Tome Tower. Let's get down to the ground. Alright. What the heck? Wait, you just saved us from falling down there and now we're just gonna jump off. Oh, this is really quite high, isn't it? Well, if anyone could lead the way down, it's Thrash. Let's do this.
Kersplat.
Oh. I guess we didn't literally just jump all the way down. There was a cliffside. That makes a little more sense. It looks like there's a secret area to the left here. There's not a secret area to the left there. So that's how our health works. That's the first time I've gotten hit this whole time. It looks like we have like 6 health points. It's like Donkey Kong, the original. Ow. Thrash, catch me! And here was Thrash, waiting on the ground as cool as a cucumber. Nice climbing, dude. Where's Violet?
Violet didn't make it.
You both got down that cliffside with banging style. You had a good rhythm going on there, dudes. You think? You know, I did feel rather graceful, sort of like a hopping mountain rabbit. Now we're on the ground, best get on to Tome Tower. Lead the way, Plucky Squire. Look at those bouncing boulders, they're just vanishing into thin air. Oh. Once they leave the pages of the book, they become real. Majorly weird. I literally forgot that you leave the book until just now when I saw those rocks leaving the book. I completely forgot about that part. But from their perspective, the boulders are just vanishing. But from our perspective, the boulders are evil. A bull. It looks angry. Good job, none of us is wearing red. Phew. Uh-oh. Jot's wearing red. Is it red? I suppose it is kind of red. More a crimson than a scarlet. I don't think bulls are that picky.
Take this.
Got a lot of health. But he still fell to my sword. To my sword. Jot, early character design. This is early character design. He looks the same. This was before Jot was a writer and didn't have a quill in his hat. Jot's a writer? I think I missed that part. He already has that plucky disposition though. I thought he was a squire, not a writer. Oh wait, squires do write, don't they? Isn't that like they're supposed to keep record, right? But then why the heck are we like going on a warrior's adventure if we're a squire? Someone's calling. I can't answer that. I'm busy. that a tiny wizard? Is that Moonbeard? He looks much more petite than usual. Well, that's not Moonbeard, Thrash. That's Mini-Beard. He's like a tiny version of Moonbeard. Scribe's right. Squires help knights. Ah, okay. That's what I was thinking of, a scribe. Usually you'll find him at Moonbeard's house helping him out. Today it looks like he's out and about. Hey Mini-Beard, what's cooking? Yo, you'll need a key if you want to be journeying onward. If you walk to the right here, you just might find one. Free advice from old Mini-Beard. Thanks, Mini-Beard. Helpful fellow. You know, if you're stuck on something and Mini-Beard is around, it always pays to ask him. He's full of answers. Okay, so Mini-Beard is for hints. So I'll probably try not to use him. I need a big key. Now where will I find a big key? Oh where has my big key gone? Oh where there is. Put Mini-Beard in the lock. You know, since you're saying like, yeah, squires usually help knights, but it seems like we're doing all the work. Where's the knight at? Where's Merlin's knight? Seems like a lot of responsibility for a little squire. Even if I am Plucky. You got the key. I knew you'd do it. Thanks, Mini-Beard, dude. Squire, where are you taking the key? The door's the other way.
I'm gonna sell it on the black market and make millions of dollars. No one can stop me.
That's the official voice of Plucky Squire, by the way. I asked the devs.
What's all this then? This dumb lock stole my key.
I just noticed there's like a slight indentation in my Pro Switch controller's one of the thumbsticks, and I don't know how that happened. Oh well. What the heck's that, a giant hamster? I'm Topsy. Hey Topsy. I see you are on a quest of some kind. You know Topsy may be able to help you. But there's something you could perhaps assist me with first, namely my tummy. It is empty. I left my biscuits around here somewhere, you see. In the landscape, it seems to have changed somewhat, which has resulted in those biscuits becoming lost. You're a cat? A cat shouldn't be parted from their biscuits. We'll find them for you, Topsy. Well, that would be extraordinarily helpful. A little advice. There's a word in that sentence just there that might be the key to all these landscape shifting antics. You might identify which word is causing all the mischief by giving it a good whack. Oh, I just need to get rid of secluded, so it's just a normal forest. Apparently not. Here was a secluded forest. I guess we're gonna change it to a ruin. What kind of biscuits do you think they're talking about? Is it an American biscuit or an English biscuit? Because there's a big difference, you know? I like Topsy's biscuits.
I found your biscuits. Biscuits for sale.
Oh, I can't bring them. They're too big for the bridge. We sure have a lot of light bulbs now, don't we? Alright, I forgot to grab the word. Oh, we can just swap it. That's convenient. Well, that doesn't really help. Still can't bring the word to where I need it to go. Unless... maybe right here is a spot. We're taking the rogue route, are we? There's actually spots in the field that show you exactly where to put them. Oh, the key thing, I see. Anyway, here's your biscuits.
Biscuits for sale. Biscuits for sale.
My biscuits, how I've dreamed of this moment. Travelers, you have my sincerest thanks. The prospect of this snack brings a smile to my face. Oh, you were upside down the whole time? I didn't even notice. That's why you're called Topsy. Did you realize the cat was upside down that entire time? My brain just broke. This land is full of puzzles and trickery. Always remember, things are sometimes not what they seem. When you get stuck, try to see things from a different angle. Good luck, biscuit saviors. Wow.
I'm gonna take the biscuits back.
They really got me there. The Tome Tower. We meet again. Care to take a look at my current selection? Whoa, I thought I was saving up a lot too. I'm gonna have to definitely save up for that jump attack. I could get sword damage upgrade 1 and another art score. Let's get it. We're gonna have to save up. Moonbeard. Early character design, Moonbeard before his sunglasses. Well, it was gonna be a while before I could afford that anyways. And now I do more damage. So think about that.
Our trio stopped in their tracks. There, on the horizon, loomed Tome Tower.
Tome Tower.
Tomar Tower. Well, it got dark around here pretty fast. There's some magic afoot. Everything feels kind of fizzy. There was a strange electricity in the air. Something's happening off the book. Do you feel the electricity? Give me this chime. Alright, it seems so nice, it's a shame you must go down this way. Whoa, booming bolts, very metal. Whoa. Uh-oh. You gotta wait until they're not electrifying anymore. Ah, I thought he was stopping. Okay. Crap. I just decided to trade blows with him. I said screw it. What's this? Another one of those glitch birds. Oh, no light bulbs?
All those bushes and no light bulbs.
I don't think those big jumpy guys have hurt me a single time. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. I jinxed it. Yeah, this is basically the westernized version of the Zelda game. Hello, young adventurers. Are you on your way to Tome Tower? Yep, that's where we're heading. Best beware, a dark wizard occupies the tower. His magic is causing pandemonium. I mean, look at this lovely bridge. Unmitigatedly obliterated. Oh yeah, wrecked. Is there another way to cross the waters? Probably. If I find the word bridge somewhere. There's easy combat, but if you aren't staying on top of it, then they could kill you fast, I think. Possibly. Possible. Hey look, we could go under. Cave entrance, promising, promising. Whoa, that's cool. The page is like completely black, most of it, and you could see the texture. Real gloomy. Dig the acoustics though. Lead on, Jop, my dude. Your plucky glow will light the way. Wow, we do have a plucky glow. And it is lighting the way. Oh, you take more than one hit, whatever you are. Kaboom! I could almost reach that if I had a double jump. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can. Probably gonna get up there a different way anyways. Surely, Jaw explored the impassable cave. Surely they came out with like a real physical book for this, right? They have to. It would be a real missed opportunity if they didn't. A little tiny bit of a ledge to the left. Oh no! Wasn't that impossible? Also, that's a funny way to say impossible. Wait, look at that, we crossed the river, on we go. Have you ever been to a train station where to get from the platform to like the main station, you actually go underneath the train instead of over? I think most... a lot of train stations you just... I guess it depends, but the most of them I've seen, you either go over the train, like a bridge, or you go like just past the train tracks on foot, like normally. But there's this one train station I've been to where you actually go underneath the train. I know, you're right, I should have saved up. I didn't think I was gonna run into another store this quickly. Oh no, there's a bush down there I can't hit. No, that's somewhat upset. That's the first time I've seen a bush on screen that I can't hit, and it's bugging me. Because I've been hitting everyone I run into. Why would they do this? Hey, Sleepy. We're just gonna want to save up for the spin attack badge, probably. I could get the sword throw. Hit multiple enemies with a single sword throw. What do you guys think? Save up for the spin attack or get the sword throw upgrade? I think Chicago has the train tracks above busy roads and stuff even right. I don't know. I've never been to Chicago. You know what I like that they had in Japan is they had crosswalks, bridges that went over the streets. I wish we had that here. Because some people say like, oh, I don't want to have to climb up steps just to go over past the street, but on a really busy street, I would honestly, like, I'd love to just have a bridge to walk over the traffic. Alright, we'll do sword throw. Hey, Sean. The only other place I've been to where there's, like, crosswalks, bridges like that is in Vegas, and that's only, like, on the Strip in very specific areas. But even then, it's, like, very convenient. We locally call them overpasses. Whoa there, all these books really eerie. Pretty cool visual though. True. Too bad we can't destroy all the books. For money.
Because we've got to get more money.
Didn't mean to walk off screen. Pretty useful. Vegas is surprisingly very clean. I don't know if I remember it being like particularly clean. But then again, I haven't been to Vegas a ton. These books had been purposefully stacked. Big blocks of books. Right. Oh, you gotta wait for your sword to come back. That's one drawback to throwing your sword. Yeah, I was referencing that weird Tom and Jerry movie, exactly. I'm glad that you understood the reference.
We've got to get more money.
Whoa, what the heck? Concept area Candyland. Ooh. Does that mean we don't get to go to Candyland? Because it never made it into the game? You had a VHS of that movie? I never had that movie growing up, I just found out about it later. It's just bizarre to me because Tom and Jerry don't usually, like, have proper dialogue, aside from Tom occasionally having these crazy, like, don't you believe it? Like, once in a while he'll, like, scream or say something, but the voices that they gave them in that movie just, like, it kind of broke my brain. I was like, what the heck? Like, I'm Tom, and I'm Jerry. Like, they couldn't conceive of making a movie where the protagonists are silent. Oh. Yeah. Don't you believe... It's really funny. Pages were scattered on the ground. Wait. Oh. Here we go. You're right, this is just, Baba is you, but superior. The exact words futility used. Would you look at that? There's a little warning sign there, but we didn't really need it. The wretched fool Jot, he will get what he deserves? The time is near? What? Okay, that's a bit creepy. That dreaded Plucky Squire. Okay, someone has it out for us, clearly. Dude, what if it's Moonbeard? He secretly resents us because we get all the glory while he's just busy DJing all the time. What are you saying wait about? Yep, this game is called Plucky Squire. Are you telling me to wait before I proceed, or what are you saying wait about? Did I miss something? Go back and switch the words again to see what will happen. Won't that just block my path? Oh no, it vanished. I think they went back to where they were. Oh, it goes back. So I don't have to drag it again. Okay, what's going on up here? The time is near for Plucky Squire. Home Tower. So, this is where it all kicks off. A historical location and no mistake. Huh? Well, hello and goodbye, I guess. No idea who that was. So much oddness around these parts. Anyway, here we are, Tome Tower. It looks like Humgrump is still up there on the roof. It's time for the Plucky Squire to go take care of that creep. We'll stay down here, dude. We don't want to cramp your style. This is one of those dramatic, heroic kind of moments, you know? During your big showdown, you don't want us two dorks mooching around in the background. Nope, we'll mooch down here instead, but we'll be cheering you on all the way. Mooching and cheering jaw, that's more our style. Go get that chump. I just realized they haven't really done anything this whole time, have they? They've really kind of just been following me. You got this in the bag. Humpy Grumpy is about to fall off. Wait. Humpy Grumpy is about to fall of his wall? Uh-oh, typo. I'm not going to wish you luck, you don't need it. You're the Plucky Squire. I think you're right, they're kind of setting me up for failure right now. What if they're both against me? What if they're all jealous? I think they just tag along to try to hog some of my glory.
Up the steep steps.
The steep steps. Whoa, those look like powerful knights. Humgrump. Ah, the Plucky Squire. I've been waiting for you. So glad to see you made it to Tome Tower. You might be wondering what Humgrump is doing up here. Well, I had a hunch, Grump. I might find something interesting in this old tower. And something interesting I did indeed find. A book. It was hidden away in a very secret chamber, because this is a very special book. The title of this very special book is Green Eggs and Ham. Wait, what? The Plucky Squire? Meta? Yes, that's right. This book is all about you and me and all who live in this dreaded land. It is the story of our lives. It turns out, you see, that our land of Mojo is just a setting in a storybook. Hard to believe, I assure you it's true. What I'm holding here is a copy of that storybook, a book within the book, if you will. I read the book, it's very interesting. You and that witch girl adventuring through the land, meeting up with the mountain troll, making your way here to meet me. In fact, I read ahead to this very chapter. I've seen what happens next. We fight here on the roof. Any guesses how that turns out? I win.
And so, the Plucky Squire once again defeated the wretched wizard Humgrump.
Alright, I guess we win. Short game. You win as you always do. You know, this book is one of a series, and in each one of those books you win. Every single stinking time. Oh no, he's angry. Because you're the Plucky Squire, the hero of this story, the boy who can do no wrong. Something about the design of the villain, it reminds me of like the Captain Underpants books. My mind is also blown. Always victorious, even the little stories you write, beloved by all. Infuriating, like a mosquito in my cardigan. Yes, that is an adequate metaphor. Me, I'm the villain, the talentless wizard who can do no right, destined to be beaten forever. At least that is how it's been up until now. But maybe it doesn't need to be that way. Maybe even Humgrump could get a little glory for once, if the Plucky Squire were to be plucked from the book. If he were to be ejected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I lost my sword. Oh no! Wow! We're 3D! Oh my goodness. I'm glad I don't remember this from the announcement trailer, because this just blew my mind. Holy crap. I thought that was a cigarette for a second. I was like, oh. Oh my gosh, look at us. Domino. Like an arts and crafts table. Imagine a character from your storybook just gets ejected, starts running around your desk. Uh-oh. Big bug. Yeah, we got merch. Oh my goodness, there's beetles running around. By E.N. Arthur. We have a rook and a pawn. Guess we better go this way. Can I move this? Her headphones. Dry paint. It's a lunchbox. Oh, hello? Is there someone out there? Would you be so kind as to open the lid of this lunchbox? How popular is the Plucky Squire book series? Well, you know what they say about creative people, futility. Oh no, it's too late. Carrots and grapes. You remember me, Jaw? We met in your book. I'm not actually from there, you know. Us bookworms travel around a fair bit, from book to book. But you, Jot, are a character from a book, and shouldn't really be out here. It's Humgrump's magic that blasted you out on the page and onto the desk, isn't it? We'll have to get you back into your book, Jot. It is of utmost paramountcy. In other words, very important. You know, there are some intriguing items on this desk. Some of them might help you return. Head around the corner to the left and we'll try and find them. Carrot. I have a carrot. This will help me get back into the book. Hello there again. Do you see that magical swirly green thing? It's a meta-magical portal, that is, it seems to allow travel between different worlds. Most characters cannot travel through these portals or pass between realms. But Jot, you've already made that leap once, maybe you could do it again. Try jumping through the portal, young Squire. That reminds me of the portals in Rayman 2. The nice little Uzumaki swirl. Over here. Oh, it's a dead bug. Alright, let's just go in. Oh, I have to hold it. Oh, I brought the carrot with me. Remarkable. Some of that meta magic must have rubbed off on you, Jot. Like me, it seems you now have the power to leap between worlds. Now this world here is a sketch that was drawn by the occupant of this room. And the owner of your storybook, Jot, a young boy named Sam. He's a very creative child. You'll find his sketches all over this desk. Since you can jump into them, maybe you could use them to get around. Exceptional. You really can bring items between realms. This may be handy. I think she was supposed to tell me later, like, oh, you could bring items in if you want, or maybe you can, but like I brought it preemptively. This is your daily recommended dose of beta carotene. Hello. He's a carrot. Delicious. Carrot boost. Energy levels restored. Oh, am I in your way? Sorry about that. Here, let me scooch. I wonder if you bring him a grape, what happens? A carrot is a cone of golden life force. Whoa. This is pretty cool. Acrylic color. Those little direction signs reminds me of like Yoshi's Island or something. that a Uno card? Oh! Yeah, would you look at that? Watercolor. It's a glow stick. It's almost out of juice. Good going, young Squire. I believe that the item that can help you get back to your world is further ahead. But listen, on your way you may run into creepy, crawly Foliopetra? Foliopetra? Beetles! Sam likes to keep them as pets, you see. Beware, Jot. Don't get eaten. It simply wouldn't do. Imagine like you're just Sam, this kid, comes home from school and you just see your favorite hero, Plucky Squire, just getting eaten by a beetle. Do you remember, I remember as a kid, they said that if you kept glow sticks in the freezer they would last longer, but I feel like that didn't actually work. Patrolling. Oh. I can What? What the heck? I wasn't even out of my sneak area yet. There's a Nirvana face up there. This desk is enormous, by the way. By Tony Tungsten. Squiggle? Get your shopping faster. I'm not supposed to use this to get up there. Oh, I see. I want to do a domino. One time I busted open a glow stick because I wanted to see what would happen if my mom got pissed. It's cool to see the goop glow on the ground though. Yeah, that does sound dangerous. Ah, I see. I just need to bring the dice in with me. Presumably. Like when characters could jump with heavy objects in games. This shows how powerful they are. Oh my gosh, there's so many beetles down there. You got John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Oops, I'm dead. Oops. Why was that death animation extra long? Oh, I see. Whoa, that face looks familiar, that little green face. What is that from? Climb up there, what are you doing? There we go. Oh crap, I guess he could see me now. I just have to jump to it. Okay, you just automatically get hit if he sees you. Maybe it's just a cool face? Maybe. There we go. It's the sprite guy? Shot. You made it. My fears have been allayed. It seems that nothing can hinder the Plucky Squire. On that very note, while you're here, there's something that you really must observe. Ooh. These sketches of you, quite a remarkable likeness, I must attest. The person who drew all this is called Sam. He is the boy who lives in this room and is the owner of your storybook. As you might be able to tell, he's very fond of you and your adventures. I'm glad that you got to see this jot, to see how much you mean to him. Wow. But there's no time to dwell on that. Your quest to re-enter the book is near its pinnacle. The item you need is just beyond the sketchbook. Press on. Can we jump in there and interact with our sketch likeness?
Me Squiggle
Bob, you doodle. I'll have to look into that, Sean. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Cause you don't mean cool spot, right? Cause that's 7-Up. Wow, look at that figurine. What if we could pilot this figurine like a mech? I wasn't really expecting these sneaking segments, but I just really appreciate that the whole the whole design of the game is just completely shifted. Uh-oh. Go up, darn you. The heck? Okay, I don't know which way they wanted me to go right there. Where do I even go from right here? Maybe I could get onto that tube? No, you can't. Maybe I could just pull myself up on that ledge, it's just hard to tell. Okay. It's weird because the beetle just like doesn't seem to have the same patterns every time. He just kind of goes wherever he wants. See, like he just goes extra around sometimes. Violet and Thrash are twiddling their thumbs in Book World. Okay, can I pull myself up right here? Okay, see, that's... I wasn't sure, because you can only pull yourself up on certain ledges. Another, bush that Alright, here we go. Oh god. I wanted to see if there was something else I could reach, like, secretly. Oh my god, are you serious? I hope I still have... Okay, good. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to come over this way, but I want to try to anyways. Ah, they just teleported me down. Okay. We'll just go the way you're supposed to go. Whoa, a power glove? It's so bad. Yeah, it's like they don't want you to be able to cheese them, I guess, but why not? Jock got the turn gauntlets. Now he has the power to manipulate his storybook. Ooh, press ZLZR when next to the book to open it up. You got the gauntlets. Exceptional procurement. Head back to your book post haste. I think you'll find the gauntlets will help you return home. One last thing, before you leave this table, Jot, it's very important. Beware of Humgrump. He wishes to take over your book. You have to stop that from happening. Not just for the sake of the citizens of your book, but for all the children who will read and be inspired by your book. Sam is one of those children, Jot. You know, us bookworms were able to glimpse the past, present, and even the future. I've seen that Sam will one day grow up to be a writer and illustrator himself. He will create a series of very popular children's books, with very lucrative merchandise tie-ins and brand integrations. Sam's books will go on to inspire many other children. That is, if he ever actually writes them. If Humgrumps takes control of your book, the story will get worse. Books with bad stories get put away on the shelf. No one reads them anymore. Those books lose all their life and cease being an inspiration to anyone. Your book will no longer inspire Sam, and then, who knows what path he'll take. Do not let that happen, Jaw. He might end up, like, in prison or something. Return now and stop Humgrump. Pulling out all the old movie references. What did I reference? I do it so automatically, I don't even remember what I said. Hey, listen. Oh no, I lost my die. So now I can manipulate the book. Oh, the power glove, that's right. We have two of them actually, what the heck? We got the rare left-handed power glove as well. I think you mean the wizard. The Wiz was the Wizard of Oz remake with Michael Jackson as the Scarecrow. But yeah. Ooh. You know, if there was a book where the bad guy wins, a children's book, that would actually probably stand out a lot, and people would be like, what the heck, remember this? Jot, my lad, welcome back to Mojo. We have much to discuss.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Moonbeard.
Moonbeard's demise.
I wonder how many chapters this game has. I seem to feature rather prominently in this chapter. Better put my best foot forward then. Looks like there's 10 chapters total, so it's not a super long game. Maybe I could do 5 today and then 5 timer. Or 4, 3, 4, or who knows. I always wanted a power glove, but I could never find one for cheap. Let me respond real quick to the person who was calling me. Sent the message. They haven't responded yet, so I'll just keep going. Greetings, lad. Hey, Jock, glad you're back here in one piece. I suppose you must have a great number of questions, lad. The answer to the first question is, yes, I'm aware of how cool these sunglasses look. The answer to the second question is, yes, our entire world is indeed a land in a storybook. Oh, you knew this already? Bananas, huh? I've kept this knowledge a closely guarded secret for many a year. Somehow that greasy nincompoop Humgrump found out. Very regrettable. Now he knows the truth. Who knows what mischief he's planning. I have a hunch that big trouble's on the way. That just means, young Squire, that we must be double the trouble. Follow me. First order of business, getting in and out of the book. See that green sparkly stuff over there? Meta magic, that is. It lets you break the fourth wall, which is another way of saying jump out of the book. Walk into the portal and try holding the Y button. Wait, but I already knew this. Is he gonna talk to me from inside the book? Oh, he's got a headset? Testing. John, I'm talking to you via Runetooth headset. Runetooth. You know, I'm suddenly feeling rather parched. Wizards are like plants, we must keep hydrated. Use your page-turning abilities to get me something to drink. Approach the edge of the book and see what you can do. Here we go. Seems like you can use... Okay. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, we can't go further, so we just have to go back. You see that glow around the edges of the paper? That's the book telling you there's something useful on its pages. Ah. People will be doing fireworks every day until 4th of July, and they'll probably still be doing them for like the next week or two after. I hear them right now outside. Oh, the Cataclysm Ks, they're not particularly dangerous. I'm sure you'll be totally fine. The wizard fibbed. That's funny. I sure wish I still had my sword. My sword. Oh! What was it doing in my house? A third lost glitch bird. You're really good at finding glitch birds. That's like someone who like kidnaps dogs just so they can return them when they see the missing dog poster to get the reward money. Milkshake or potion? My fizzy pop, that will do very nicely. Head back there and drop off that pop. Fizzy pop, what are you, British? Pop time. Ah, that's the ticket. Thanks, lad. Those turn gauntlets could be very handy, don't you think? I was the one that put them on the desk. Are the pops? I think you guys could hear... I think I saw my microphone picking up the booms in the background. Speaking of missing dog posters, wouldn't it be cruel to call the number on the poster just to tell them no? That would be pretty cruel. I've stored a number of useful items out there, but there's one small problem. I'm not sure of their precise location. Things get moved around. Sam's full of energy, you know? It's chaos out there. When you need one of those items on the desk, you'll just have to search for yourself. Last point of order. Minibeard. Yo. I hear you've already met. Minibeard's a tiny simulacrum of me. I created him to help out around the house. He's quite helpful and rather good at yeah, he gives us hints. We know that already. There's a lot of wisdom stored in that tiny bearded head. Our land has never been troubled by something quite like Humgrump's meta magic before. There may be a great upheavals and big battles ahead. But I have faith you'll rise to whatever challenges are thrown our way. You're the plucky Squire, after all. I believe in you. Always have, lad. Now I expect that your friends are waiting for you. If you leave the book and turn to the next page, I think you'll find them. Okay. Oh no. They saw our demise in person. I can't believe Plucky Squire's dead. We've lost Jot, I can't believe it. We shouldn't have just let him come up here by himself. We should have had his back. But what could we have done? We're not warriors like him. Never have been, never will be. We'll protect Mojo now that he's gone. This is like a kid's fantasy when they're like, I'll run away from home, and then they'll all be sad. And then he gets to see them be sad. Austin Powers meet Minibeard. I don't think I ever played Soul Reaver. That's like a spin-off to that old PS1 game, right? Which I did have, where you're like a vampire. That was such a hard game as a kid. I never got very far. I didn't have a memory card either. But I remember the opening of the game, you're at a bar, and you're leaving the bar, and you just get ganged up on by like 100 dudes, and they kill you. And then there's a cutscene, and you resurrect as a vampire, like underground. Blood Omen, yeah. I had Blood Omen when I was a little kid. I should play that again, just to kind of full circle things, see if I could actually play it now that I'm older and I have a brain. But Soul Reaver is a very different game for what I know. I never played that one. Dude. You're alright. Wait, you're not a ghost, are you? Of course he isn't, Thrash. Look at his face. That's his normal squidgy face. Squidgy? So happy to see it. Jot, where were you? Hello, gang. Moonbeard, is that you? Indeed, I'm talking to you via a device known as a rune-tooth headset. This is a strange magical form of communication known as a conference call. All very exciting. Both games taught me more English than my actual classes. I wonder how much I learned to read from playing games too, because I was young enough that I remember playing games before I knew how to read. I've been doing that with a ton of games lately. Recently have finished my games to beat list. Really? You finished your games to beat list? Have you done Cuphead yet? Now listen up, this business with Humgrump is rather worrying. We must consult with Queen Chroma at Artia City. You three should head there now. I've got some wizard business to attend to and a donut to eat. I'll join you kids later. Violet, Thrash, I'll fill you in on the situation while you travel. Moonbeard out. Conference call. Well, you heard him. A trip to Artia City, my hometown. Oh, Jai, I'm so glad you're okay. Come on, let's scoot. Yoink. Now I could go beat those beetles up, maybe. Yaha!
And so
You've done
our
Cuphead, but not the
heroes set
DLC.
off
The DLC is
to
really
Artia
good.
City to visit the good Queen Chroma.
I recently, S-ranked
Chapter
all the
4.
bosses in
A
Cuphead.
treacherous trail.
I S-ranked everything, I beat everything with Miss Chalice, I got all the achievements, and now I feel empty inside because there's like nothing left to do, really. I wish there was more Cuphead. Sonnet Swamps.
On the way to Artia, our heroes took a shortcut through the aquatic land known as
The Aquatic Land. The sword looks like a pen nib.
the Sonnet Swamps.
Well, that's good because we're going to Sonnet Swamps. Ribbit. Well, this is unknown territory, kiddos. Jot, your story's never taking you to this area. You're off script now. No happy endings guaranteed. You could get splatted, eaten by a huge frog, who knows? Although these swamps are usually rather cultured, as far as I gather. The residents here are quite keen on poetry. If you've ever wanted to hear a snail recite verse, here's your chance. Nevertheless, you... Bad reception. I'm going through a tunnel. Moonbeard? Looks like Runetooth doesn't work so well in these swamps. I guess we'll get connected again once we're on the other side. That bug looked rather disagreeable. That was a bug? I thought that was a frog, TBH. Look at those, like, scrolls on the forbidden corn dogs. I bet you one of the hidden art is gonna be, like, masquerading. As one of those. I don't think I've ever broken open a barrel and actually gotten anything. They seem to always be empty. Yep, the real journey begins now. Big spike ball, whoa. Look at the size of that big, gnarly, thing. I call them forbidden corn dogs because I always forget what they're actually called. Ice snail. Green lighting struck with furious sound. This insect's nest broke through the ground, and thence flew the bugs. Really not a fan of these punky bugs. Snails are not bugs, by the way. We are mollusks. Big difference. Of course. There are three things that spur the mollusk from the sands. Oops, accidentally skipped whatever he was gonna say. The waking of all creatures that live on the land. Doesn't this guy look like a Captain Underpants villain? I mean, look at him. Cattails, yeah, I think that's what they're usually called. Hello, little goblin. I have a task for you, my rotund purple friend, concerning that wretched Squire. I booted him out of the book, you know. But he's a persistent little creep. He may still be out there with an eye on causing Humgrump trouble. But you see, Humgrump will bring the trouble to him. Take a shot of my meta magic and leap through this pretty portal. Set yourself free of these pages and go bully that wretched pest. Oh no. What? He can't do that. Oh no, he's gonna go cause trouble. Yeah, the Captain Underpants movie was actually pretty good. And yeah, I used to read the books when I was little too. I was surprised that they skipped right to Professor... What's his name? Professor Pee-Pee Poo-Poo Pants or whatever? Because that's like the 4th or 5th book. I think it's like the 4th book. So the animated movie skipped right there when there was a few books before that one. And then they did the Dogman movie, which I'm not as familiar with Dogman, but it looks funny from what I've seen of it. The fact that it's literally just a policeman and his dog were both in a terrible accident, and they just sewed the head of the dog onto the policeman, and so he becomes Dogman. So this must be one of those portals Moonbeard was talking about, and you, Jock, can just jump right out of our world through this thing? Onto a desk in someone's room? Crazy stuff, man. And on that desk is a storybook in which we're all living? I'm a character in a story? My whole life is just a plot line? Sorry, it's just a bit much to take on board. Although it figures that I'm just a supporting character in someone's story. I just wish I'd been written a little more cool. Well, we can edit you to be cooler. We could give you sunglasses. He vanished. He must be in the other realm now. I wonder if he can still see us. I guess to him we look like drawings on a page. Gnarly. Oh, I have my sword now. Yeah, they're having existential crises, but they'll get over it. Are we looking for that goblin? There he is. Oh, now we can collect light bulbs outside. Look at that pet rock. Look at that computer. The piggy ball. Whoa, look at the ground over there. Whoop! I looked a little too close. I was trying to read the book, but I... Oh! The Goldfish Paradox? What the... I wonder if I'm just supposed to manipulate the book. Let's see. No, I can't do that right now, so I probably do need to just find something out here to help. That rocket ship could help. know what I'm supposed to be like. Oh wait, I just jumped back into the book from a different side. I was overthinking it. I think the fact that that enemy was out there was kind of making me think I had to find something out on the table, but he was just kind of there. You really thought putting one goblin out there would help? Just a single goblin? Ow. I know that was some advanced reading, but goldfish paradox? Heck. Up there from here. But I can like this. I can afford the spin slash now next time I get to the store. Next time I find a store. Big key. Big key. Big key. I want a double key burger and hold the keys. Wait. I was hoping that hitting them with the key would deal like a little bit of damage. Tell me no sun, no seeds on the bunny up in this drive-through, order for two. I got a key now. Gonna bring it to my friends. Did I miss those bushes? Ah, screw it. Oh, I missed those bushes, but I missed them. It happens. Back in our world again, as simple as that. I really wonder what it's like out there. 3D. No big deal. Whoa. He sure went flying. Whoa. You jump high when it's flying up. Like the momentum. There's a lever down there, we probably want to pull that. Oop. Oops. Ah, I didn't need to wait for that. Oh. He takes more than one hit to kill. Can I jump down through this? No, you cannot. Once you go up. Once you're up, you're up. You can't throw your sword when you're in this mode, by the way. Might wanna... Oh wait, what the heck? Why did I just... Oh no, yeah you can, I just forgot what button to press to do that for some reason. Oops. What the heck's that? Boss? A huge bug sat in the middle path. Humongous bug, looks like it's full of water. If it wasn't so huge, we could get around it and be on our way. We need to dry it out. Pick up. A huge bug sat in the middle of the path. A bug sat in the middle of the path. Oh, that should have worked. Tiny frog observed. Me after the buffet. These ruins were just full of bugs. Full. A full bug. That doesn't really change much, does it? Oh no! They were just huge of bugs, then every bug becomes huge. Oh, I can come over here. The rusty gate was huge. We could do that and then it would, and then we can make the gate so big we could just slip through it, probably. I need to actually be over there, though. I'm just gonna drop this here for now. Oh, it doesn't let you drop it down. Oh, what? Okay. Never mind. It wasn't letting me. I wonder if you're not supposed to be able to drop it, because when I press it right here, it doesn't let me, but when I jump, it lets me throw it. I'm just gonna leave that there and see what happens. So what's over here? Let's just check this out real quick. The mow is completely drained of water. That's what we want. We want to drain that bug. And then we want to say it's full of water. Oh no, he's still blocking though. That's pretty funny. Poor bug. I wonder if the word is just outside the book now. No, it's right over there. Excuse me. There we go. Oh no, I need to drain it again. If the word is gone, it doesn't change anything until you've replaced that word, I guess. Getting sleepy but still watching. Well, don't worry, we'll probably stop after this chapter, because I think next is chapter 5. Whoa. How do we get down there? Oh. I could always cross this. The rusty gate was... Oh, this is... the huge is actually off of the book, so you can't move it like... It was hard to tell. Oh! Okay, it got taller. I thought it was gonna get so big that you could fit through the... Crap. that's fine. The devs new. Jot peered into the open grate. Hello, buddy. Alright, so now we can... This section reminds me of the Oracle of Ages puzzles a lot. You have to go between past and future a lot in that game. I think I played Oracle of Seasons. I don't think I played Oracle of Ages yet. Oh, hang on. Haha. It's a big frog now. There we go. Yeah. Haha. Goodbye, tiny insect dude. Awesome job, Jot. You've really got a grasp on the power of words. It's all just amazing, really. Huge to tiny, full to empty. By changing the words, you can change, well, everything. Guess the story in this book really isn't fixed, huh? Guess not. Maybe the story's characters are not so fixed either, you know? Are they actually gonna become useful? I kinda wanna see real quick. Now he has a little house. You got reminded of another game that used the power of words. Dustborn. Dustborn. That sounds familiar. Oops. I just want to try this one real quick and then we can continue. We can proceed. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh, the frog's gone. Well. Don't look it up. Ignorance is bliss. Alright. I'll take your word for it. Store. We can finally get that spin attack. And then I'll just get the art scroll as well, since that's all we can afford right now anyways. I've never tested a move out, so... Okay. We get to see this area. ZL. You can move while you're doing it too. Ooh, that's pretty good. Neat. Just a set of weights and a yoga ball. Looks like a baby stack toy. Cool. Oh, see, the art I didn't buy in the other location, we can't get now. So it is different depending on the location, I guess. Haunted. Early concepting of game environments. Spooky. Thought it was purple poop. Well, maybe. It's possible. The walkway was destroyed. A tiny lily pad floated on the wall. Kind of weak though. I'm gonna have to power up the spin move to make it more useful. I'm still waiting for one of those cattails with the pages to actually be concept art. Is the curator an Andy Warhol reference? Oh, I don't know. Ah, now I can come back here and get the— oh no, the huge is all the way down there. Dang it. Oh, I can jump down from right here at least. Give me a little bit of time. I'll trade you a tiny for a huge. Let's see if this does it. Holy crap. That's an enormous lily pad. Okay. Hit an invisible wall right there. Oh no, that fish's out of water. Look, over there, poor flippering, floundering fish. Maybe he's just practicing. Can't quite reach him though, can I? God, dude, that fish looks like it really needs our help. Yeah, but I can't get down there. Oh, maybe I could go under this bridge. Whoa! What was that? Oh.
Jot cleared his mind. Now he was ready to grab the fish.
What if you're a frog? Can you jump on the lily pads now? Oh! I wasn't expecting that. Slippery. Got him.
Fish grabbed.
Fish get.
The plucky squire gently released the fish into the water. And there it regained its composure.
Yay. Thank you so much, noble traveler. My name is Floshio, and I am a fish. Green lightning zapped me right out of these waters. Consumed by fear, I flipped and flopped, till by your hand my fugue was stopped. I am eternally in your debt, but you must forgive me, I must go. For my beloved swims this reedy fen, and I cannot rest till we meet again. Safe travels, my noble saviors. What an extremely well-spoken fish. I do hope he finds his love. Me too.
Our heroes ventured on. The sounds of the daytime chorus began to fade, and the light began to dwindle.
Daytime. We can get that. We can go back to that page and get that. Swamps are kind of moody at night. Check out those singing frogs. Sweet harmonies. They're in the way. And they're invincible. The bridge was broken. I'll show you a broken bridge. What the heck? I tried hitting that already. I guess I hit the wrong spot. So notice the glowy on the word over here. Daytime. Uh-oh, I probably need that broken... Oops. Hang on, I need... Wait, do I have it? Leave this out. Because I think I need to make that door broken? Let's see. Either way, first let's say that it's daytime. Frogs are gonna go to sleep? Or... Oh no, they just leave. Oh, they do go to sleep, but they move out of the way first. That's cool. Oh, did I just put that on a switch inadvertently? I was just moving it. I need this. Oh, I just gotta put that over there. Never mind. I think that was just from just defeating the enemies. There just isn't usually walls where you have to defeat the enemies to make them go down, so... Now we can make that solid. What's up here? A bunch of stuff. Oh! That just fell out of the tree. Maybe there won't be a cattail artwork. Whoa. Slime dungeon. Concept theme of environments appealing to the 80s, 90s kid who grew up with slime toys and TV shows. Mini-Beard's judging me for never using his hints. It was now solid in the swamps. Time to schmoove. Dang it. Oh. I just have to do this. Oh no, because I'm being blocked right there too. It's daytime, I can't get here. But if it's nighttime, I can't get through here. Is there another word I could use? It is now broken in the swamps. That doesn't work. Maybe I can make the bridge huge, and that'll do something. Oh, but I need the huge for the lily pad. Oh wait, no I don't. Because it won't change unless you put another word there, right? Oh, but I can't. I can't come this way. There's nowhere to jump into. Oh yeah, there is. It was on the bottom left, I'm just blind. And I didn't even need to go across the lily pad anyway. Did the word just vanish? Why is turning the page so difficult sometimes? If the bridge is huge enough, I should be able to walk right over the frog. Yes! Yes! No, are you serious? What kind of sick joke is this? It's bigger, but there's this rubble right here, so you still can't get around it. You think I can move the switch so that it like blocks the frog or something? Well, the problem is when it's day, I can't get over there. No, because I can't. That won't work. I'm missing something here. What other words do we have? There's nothing else here I could take. The sounds of the blank chorus begin to fade. Maybe there's something here. Open. Now my friend's texting me back, but gosh. Open bridge. Open. Tiny wouldn't help, right? Or would it? I think a tiny or open is what we're looking for. Here's what I'll do. I'll bring both of these out here so they have faster access. We'll try tiny. Oh, I know why the page takes so long to turn sometimes. It's because it's loading. I thought it was just being unresponsive. It was now tiny in the swamps. Okay, the bridge was tiny? Ah, well that doesn't help. Hopefully... This is weird. This is the most tricky puzzle I've run into the whole game. Everything else has been pretty quick. I don't know how open would work, but... It doesn't work. What are we missing here? There's something like obvious? I can't like throw it and run, right? Oh, it doesn't let you. Damn, that would have been good. They really want to avoid you being able to cheese in this game. Ah. Crap. I don't want to use Tiny Merlin. What am I missing? Maybe I need to take like night or daytime somewhere else. Let me double check that there's nothing here, nothing else here I can do. That's as far back as we can go. A closed bridge when it opened didn't do anything, but I think closed it. Got peered into the open grate? Drain. Maybe full or drained? Like the drained bridge or the full drained or... I don't know why I brought night here with me. I need this for the other area. That was actually really dumb. Oh, they're all up there. Damn it. I don't think close is gonna be it, but we'll just grab it in. Full. And you already have a tiny. One of these words has gotta be what we're looking for. Oh! What if it was now drained in the swamps? Ah, seriously? This bridge was drained? How could a bridge be drained? Crap. It was now full in the swamps? The bridge was full? Bro, I don't know what to do. This is so weird. The whole game was like extremely straightforward up until this exact moment. I'm like baffled right now. The only other thing that, like, this is like a complete shot in the dark. I just hate that I have to keep... Takes a second to get back to that first part. Nothing to the lily pad, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, Mizma. This is a complete shot in the dark. Whoops. And I might have already done this, I don't know. I think I did already do this. But I remember that little frog that would appear up here when you open the grate. Like, no, I can't pick him up, I can't talk to him. I thought maybe this tiny frog had something to do with it. But that doesn't seem... What am I missing? The other thing I considered was maybe I have to edit, I tried Tiny Bridge, that doesn't work. Maybe I have to edit this, the sounds of the blank chorus begin to fade, but I don't... Tiny chorus, that doesn't work. Like, none of that really works. There's gotta be something I missed. I could talk to the beard guy, but I just don't... I don't want to. Wait, why is this closed? What the heck? Is that closed at night? I didn't know that. Oh, wait. This is still oh, that's for this. There's nothing over there, though. I'm looking over there. We already completely checked it out, it looks like, so I don't think there's anything over there anyways. Screw it. I'm gonna go... try tiny, maybe that'll make the frogs shrink. If I change it to tiny chorus right here, I don't know what else to possibly do. No, it refuses to take it. Crap. Did I try the swamp was closed for the night? Yeah, it did start out broken. That's true. It was now closed in the swamps. Everyone go home, it's closed. Ah. Bro, I don't know what to do. None of these are working. Should we just talk? Should we just, like, say screw it and talk? Hang on a second. What if there's something out here we're supposed to get? I don't know how we would know that, but... Let me look around real quick. I'm not really seeing anything, but... Doesn't really seem like there's anything here though. School glue. Bond is... No, there isn't. What the heck are we missing? This is such a conundrum. The bridge was solid. You vote Tiny Beard time? Just so weird. Why wouldn't it? I can't jump on this one. Wait a second. Wait a second. Can I block him? Oh, but then... let's see. I can't fit through it. This probably is... If this is it, I'm gonna be kind of mad, actually, but... Oh my god, that's all I had to do. I was just supposed to block that frog. With the block. Had nothing to do with any of the words on the screen. I'm not even sure if this was intended, because it doesn't look like you should be able to get around the block. Doesn't it look like it's still being blocked? I can't believe that's all it was. What the heck? Because the block's like not in a place that would really make sense for you to even push it over there. It's kind of... Okay, that was weird. I need to bring something right here. What can I carry, though? Maybe this is where I have to take something from outside. At least we figured it out without using any beard. There's gotta be something out here that I can grab. Oh, or I could just go... No, this is blocked off. There must be, like, more entrances. There we go. Yeah, that one was a little misleading, I feel like. I'm curious how other people reacted to that one. Genuinely, it almost feels like that wasn't the intended method. That almost felt like a cheese, but usually they seem to have protections against cheesing. But at the same time, I can't think of what else you could have possibly done. But, how are you doing, Mizma? Oh, secret. Cool. So we need to bring that block back. If I had went right to the block, I would have missed this, though. Concept area swamp. These would eventually become the Sonnet swamp. Looks like there was mosquitoes originally, but they replaced them with frogs. That's... Whoa, 3D. use this. Why would I want that? What? What? Why would I? Okay, that's weird. Ned, adventurers, maybe you could help us. Our house is full of flying bugs. Please kick it out those insectoid thugs. You bet we will, snail dude. Squire, your sword there looks mighty sharp, but if you want to wall up those buzzing pests, a long-range weapon will serve thee best. There may be something around here. I could throw my sword. Long-range weapon, huh? Let's take a little gander. Huh, there's something lodged under the water. Maybe I could dislodge it with a little bit of magic? I can never quite get this kind of thing to work. But, well, suppose there's a first time for everything. Guys, maybe best if you stood back. Uh-oh. Here goes nothing. Ooh, wow. That was a lot more. Holy guacamole, it actually worked. I thought she was just finding a little thing. I mean, ta-da, cool, huh? The big log. Not really a long-range weapon, unless you threw it. Can you throw the giant log like a long-range weapon? Nora, we're having a lovely cup of slime tea when those bugs came barging in, very rude. We'll be needing something with a bit more reach than that sword, but I could throw my sword, that's a little silly. Maybe they're like up in the air or something? A portal. You know, I get the feeling there won't be a weapon just lying around in the swamp. I mean, have you ever seen a snail rocking a crossbow? I haven't. But maybe you could find something out there in the other realm? Okay, now they're explicitly telling us we're gonna find something out here. Whoa. Okay, there's a lot more going on out here suddenly. Is that a magic card? What the heck? Are we gonna go into the magic card artwork to find like a bow or something? That was kind of cool. The Switch is like struggling to keep up with the power of this game. Word up, it's me, Minibeard. Or to give you my full name, my talking Minibeard. I'm a toy based on the character Minibeard from the book Plucky, Squire. Even Minibeard has merch. It's all a bit meta, but my advice is very practical. If you're looking for a long-range weapon, there's an elven warrior around here who owns one. She lives in a game card. Head upwards to find her. You might try and shoot you with arrows, but don't take it personally. Okay, so that's kind of what I figured. It's 5:30 already? Oh no, that clock's broken. The seconds aren't even moving. Unless time stops when we leave. Oh, when did he get that? Ja, we meet once more, but alas it seems that danger's on the horizon. Sonnet Swamp's least desirables have extricated themselves from the book, but it does at least appear that you're suitably equipped this time. Eradicate these invertebrates forthwith. Alright. Hey, listen. Whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
Secret art out here? Skeletown? Early concept of game environments, lots of skeletons skulking around. That almost looks like a jokey like Undertale area or something. I can almost read what that book says. I think it's in Latin. Oh geez, my health's getting low. Oh god! I can't die by these guys. That would be embarrassing. Yay. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What the heck's this? A computer? Gizmo? Oh, it's a springy spring. Boing. Ah, you just have to hold jump, I see. Yeah. Easy combat, but gotta stay on top of it. Climbing. It's too bad you didn't get to see the end of The Last Guardian futility. It had quite an emotionally impactful ending. I think out of all the Team Eco games I played, which is all of them now that are out, I think that one, I think I connected the most with those characters. Ah. What is this over here? Why is this glowing? Am I crazy? That's probably where I came out of, maybe? Okay, it's not glowing anymore. You put your streams on when you're working or as background at home? Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I was just letting you know because it seemed like you were into that game while I was playing it. Yeah, this game is just pretty cool. Good thing there was a swirly on the back too. Concept art. Enemies. Enemy ideas 1. Sometimes it's useful just to draw a load of enemies without too much thought as how they'll be used. You could pick the ones you like afterwards. Wow. I like the little yarn ball and the vulture. A lot of good enemies here. The bird with the eggshell on its head. What is that glowing down there? You see that? Oh, it's really on the wall, I see. Thought I was tripping out again. Wait, what? Whoa, okay. If all else fails, spring. Oh look, it's the villain. The Grunch. Uh-oh. No turning back. Oh, this is cool. We're like going up the steps. There we are. That's gonna be an interesting one to go into. Alonia, what's this? Another intruder? I can see a thieving gleam in your eye. She's right, I should just leave her alone. Okay. These must be like swirls that haven't appeared yet, but like the glow effect's there prematurely. I think that's why I've been seeing this. Are we gonna punch out fighter for it? Show me what you've got, rascal. God tried talking to Alonia. Now is not the time for words, but for battle. God takes defensive position. Arrow. Ow. Heavy damage. That wasn't that heavy. Fight slash. Oh, that didn't do very much damage. She missed though. I see panic in your beady eyes. Let's try stab. I missed. Ow. Will not soon forget the song of my arrows. Let's try stab again. She does more damage than me. I don't know what I'm supposed to. Because she never like prepares for a big move for you to guard, which is usually when you would want to guard. Like, how do you know when she's gonna do that? Oh, here we go. We have a Paper Mario partner. Jot's I, Paige the Bookworm. You seem to be in a desperate predicament. Let me revivify you. Oh, thanks. I feel splendid. Your vitality restored. I may have also spruced up your offensive capabilities. Alas, Jot, that was a one-time spell. I can revitalize you no more. The outcome of this skirmish is now entirely up to you, Plucky Squire. Alright. The sorcery. Ooh, now I have Brutal Slash. That's more like it. You're a little hardier, it seems, but you'll fall to my arrows. Rushing Stab. Holy crap. Why do we want to battle her? For her bow and arrow? We're kind of evil right now. We could have just asked her. Spell of protection. The elves will never let their weapons be used for evil purposes. You can tell that to your boss. What's his name now? Oh yes, Humgrump. Jot, did you hear that? Seems that she's erroneously identified you as an agent of Humgrump's. You must talk to her, Jot, inform her of the truth. I think I can reproduce the spell that she cast to buy some time. So now we have to convince her. And now let us finish it. Humgrump isn't my boss. You expect me to believe that? Really, Humgrump is my enemy. Your enemy? But what do you mean? I'm on a quest to defeat him. You mean, you are not his underling? Most assuredly not. Jot is a champion of his land. I'm literally his arch nemesis. Striving to defeat the dastardly Humgrump and put a stop to his mischief. Is that so? Now that I take a closer look at him, he does seem to have a somewhat heroic countenance. Alanya, we wholeheartedly apologize for the disturbance we have precipitated. We are searching for a weapon to help clean up Humgrump's chaos. Your elven bow seemed like it could be advantageous in that regard, but we did not mean to cause any turmoil in your forest. I have decided I shall lend the elven bow to you. Any enemy of Humgrump's is a friend of mine. I can see the aura of good about you now, Jot. Yay. You want a lady that could pelt you with arrows indiscriminately? Exceptional. Amazing. When the bow has finished assisting you, it will return itself to these forests. Good luck on your quest, young Jot. Our battle was most bracing. It's pretty cool that we literally just jumped into a magic card. You got the bow. We made a good tag team, don't you think, Jot? So it seems Humgrump's forces have made their way outside of your book. This does not bode well. Here, jump into this sticky note. You'll be able to get down to the desk and back to your book. This is a fun game. Pretty cool, there's a whole background of the outside world when I am just gonna guess you cannot go out there to those houses. Oh, yeah. Probably. I didn't even think about that, you're right. How do I shoot the bow? I could do the spin attack outside, that's pretty cool. It's probably just gonna be like its own little mini game, I'm guessing. Using the bow to like aim in a different way than we usually would. That's my guess. John, welcome back. Did you get what you're looking for? But we just don't say anything. There we go, lad. Go wallop them. Yeah, the presentation's great. The variety.
Bugs.
Bugs. I haven't heard the narrator in a while. Oh my gosh.
Jot readied the elven bow. It was time to put its powers to the test.
Jock can summon great strength when the time calls for it. Oh, I can't hold it for too long. It makes it, yeah. Good to know. You just want to hold it for a bit. Oh crap. No! No! I got hit by one. If you don't hold it long enough, they don't die in one hit though.
Jot drew his bow back as far as he could.
Oh, because it's like a
and
heavily
shot the
defensive
creature
one.
Right in the eye.
A Rambo reference? Well, he got really buffed during the Punch-Out one as well. So there is a reason to charge it up all the way for those guys. By the way, I'm not pressing A to do this right now. You could just literally press any button, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why the punch-out screen said 2 different buttons, that was kind of confusing. I think that was a mistake, probably. Alright.
The Plucky Squire had squashed the bugs.
Thank you from the bottom of our mollusk hearts. They spell mollusk an interesting way. That's not the last of those bugs, though. We've had word that there are more ahead. They say their leader's a big, horrible bug with flashing eyes. Have your wits about you, adventurers, and good luck. This chapter is quite long. I didn't expect this one to be so long. Saved by the Plucky Squire. Nibbles, nibbles. I'm gonna destroy all your stock food, man. Such pluckiness. Said I'm packing, you're a good un. You reached Snellford upon Avon, a nice peaceful town. At least it was. Until the loading freeze happened. Whoa, this place is huge. Maybe I should take a break right here. I didn't realize how long the chapters were gonna be. The first few chapters were much shorter. Check real quick. I'm gonna try to check to see about how far into the game I am. Let's see. Oh, wait. We're almost up to another boss fight, but yeah, we're actually only like... We're not super far into the game. I thought that we were farther than we actually are. Yeah, the first few chapters are just quite short, and then most of the later chapters are a lot longer. So I'll probably do like 2 more streams of this. You got the platinum trophy for Deltarune, nice. Alright, I'll probably wrap up today. I think we could probably finish this in 2 more streams. We've read all your books and thrilled at your adventures. We don't get to adventure much ourselves, being snails that is. I once fell in a hole, but I suppose it's nothing compared to your escapades. You write about them so evocatively. Wait, he writes about his own adventures? Perhaps you could help us? These horrible bugs have trashed our town and stolen works of great renown. Namely the 2-volume collected works of Shakespeare. Lucky Squire, please defeat the bugs and get the 2 books back to us. Snell friends were on the case. Leave it to us. Let me check out the store real quick. The brave warriors with a sharp eye for good deals. Jump attack badge. I feel like I should just update the spin attack and then save up for the jump attack. Probably. And then, just because I like the art. Oh, more enemies. There's a wall master there. They have like a cute little art style, I like it. It's very simple, but it's clean. The little pig enemy here would eventually become the Roboink character found in Artia. Alright. I think that's good for today. Hopefully that saved when we bought that. Let's see. Yes, 5 seconds ago. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I will probably play this again tomorrow, but I also want to get back to Deltarune soon, so we'll see. But have a good one, you guys. Thanks for joining.